So I'm gonna go ahead and show you today is a creamy spinach shakshuka. I saw this on Pinterest and I said, I have to make it. I made it a couple times and each and every single time I didn't go wrong. I loved it. It's creamy, it has a good nice egg to it. It almost feels like you're having a pasta but in the morning without the pasta, if that makes any sense. It's just that creamy sauce to it. It's delicious, you're gonna love it. You ready? Let me show you. Okay, so what I have here is I have butter. I'm gonna put probably like a tablespoon of it. I have 1 garlic clove. I have a cup of onion. I have a tablespoon of flour. I have a cup of mozzarella cheese. I have a teaspoon of nutmeg, but I'm gonna only add like a pinch of it. I have a cup of spinach. It asks for a half cup of whipping cream, but I think I'm just gonna use 3/4 of it. I like it to be really creamy. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt and pepper, and then I'm gonna also do 2 eggs, okay? Okay, so we have our pan ready to go. Let me also mention, we're gonna put it in the broil for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. The purpose of this is that we wanna make sure that the eggs get nicely cooked. When I say nicely, I want them to be over easy. Real cute, real simple. Don't get it overdone because then it gets flat, the yolk gets hard. It's not good. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. We're gonna do We're gonna let the butter melt. Go ahead and add the onion, which is a cup of onion. Perfect. I'm gonna let that toast a little bit. See how it's already ready to go? So I'm gonna go ahead and add the garlic. I know this is almost not fully done, but we still have time to cook it because we're gonna add the spinach to it. Okay? So let's add the 1 garlic clove to it. Start adding the spinach to it. Remember, it's a cup of spinach. I added a little bit more, just a mixture of it more. Just maybe like half a handful. But we're gonna let that wilt. What we want it to do. Okay, so now the spinach is wilted. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding the 3/4 heavy whipping cream. Remember, it says only half a cup of whipping cream, but I'm gonna add the 3/4 because I can do that. Now we're gonna go ahead and add the tablespoon of flour. Let's go ahead and mix this up together. So let it boil up a little bit and then we'll get there to what we need to get to. So the purpose of it is to get to here, but the consistency has to be a little bit thick. So this is gonna take a couple minutes, maybe a minute, minute and a half, maybe 2, but let it boil. It doesn't go down that thickness. We don't want it to boil too much where it's gone. We want that to put in the oven as well. So let's go ahead and add the salt, the pepper, just a little bit. And then a pinch of nutmeg, really. Maybe 2 pinches and that's it. I don't want it to be too heavy on that flavor. I just want a hint of it. And then we're gonna mix it together. See how it's still creamy? Do is just break it into this and throw it in there. With shakshuka, you want to be careful with it The egg is the most important part of it, is that we want to make sure that it thoroughly cooks. So here we go. Throw it in there. That second part, carefully put it in there. Here we go, we're just gonna add the cheese. I'm gonna put a good amount of cheese. It's up to you whether you wanna put less, but I love it. What I put is around the egg so it's not sitting on top of the egg, because then it just doesn't cook as thorough. So once that's done, we're gonna throw it into the boil. We're gonna wait 2.5 to 3 minutes. You wanna be careful with this part of it. Okay, so 2 to 3 minutes, we'll be right back, okay? Make sure you're watching it. I think it's time. Let's go ahead and pull them out and let's go ahead and show you the end result. Perfect. It's a nice coat of, sorry, I don't know why I just grabbed that. So it's a perfect blend of both of them. The cheese is nicely, it's like a light toast. I honestly don't want to get too toasted because then the eggs get overdone. But it's ready to go. You know, you can even add at the very end of it a nice parsley on top of it. And let's plate this bad boy. I know it's super hot, even though it was in there for a couple minutes. Whew. That cheesy goodness, míralo, look. Yes. Now that's the way to eat, right? Y la dieta, the diet? Tomorrow for sure. Whew, that looks so good. I think it's perfect now. It's a little hot, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna top it off, just garnish purposes, is a little bit of cilantro at the very end. This is optional. This is more just for my purposes as a plating, but honestly, it's delicious. Look at it. It's ready to go. It looks so yummy and so ready to eat. Oh, you want me to try it? I'll try it. Here, let's try a little bit of it. Try with the egg, as a matter of fact. See how that yolk just comes out perfectly? It's just a good amount of mixture with everything else. And the cheese, it all wants to come together. You know what? Let me get a bigger bite. Other than being hot, it's so good. It's so creamy. I think this is why I like it the most. It's creamy, you can taste the egg, the nutmeg's just a pinch of it, is just a hint of taste, which is perfect because you don't want it to overpower anything else. But I hope you like it. Thank you again for coming and visiting me. But come again and visit at Jose Zamorano on YouTube. My Facebook page is Jose Zamorano. My Instagram page is Jose Nahuan. Thank you so much for coming. Have a good one. Bye guys.